When you spot blood in your dog's stool, panic usually strikes instantly. You freeze, your heart rate spikes, and your mind races for answers. As a groomer with 20 years of practice, I have witnessed this terror firsthand. Today, we dissect the true biological triggers. We look past the panic into cold science, because understanding the root cause saves lives. Let us examine the mechanics of canine gut health. To understand dog bloody stool causes, we must examine the mucosal lining. This delicate barrier protects the digestive tract. When inflammation compromises this fortress, bleeding becomes an inevitable consequence. Bright red blood tells a specific story. It signals distress in the lower colon. Dark, terry stools point much higher up. Different locations reveal entirely different threats. Let us break down the exact physiological breakdown. Canine gastroenteritis is a frequent culprit here. Stomach and intestinal walls flare up in panic. Spoiled food, dietary shifts, or viral pathogens can trigger this sudden inflammatory response. The intestinal wall thins, becoming fragile. Lethargy and loss of appetite soon follow. Home remedies will only waste precious time. Rapid diagnostics prevent severe dehydration cycles. Never underestimate an inflamed digestive tract. Professional intervention is your primary defense. Now let us examine canine pancreatitis. The pancreas secretes vital digestive enzymes. When these enzymes activate prematurely inside, they begin digesting the organ itself. Systemic inflammation spreads across the body. Intense abdominal pain immobilizes the animal. Many owners miss the silent catalyst. A simple high-fat treat can spark this fire. Multi-organ distress classifies this as an emergency. Intensive fluid therapy becomes non-negotiable. Physical illness is not the only trigger. Behavioral health dictates physiological reality. When stress floods the canine system, the HPA axis activates instantly. Cortisol surges through the bloodstream. This powerful hormone compromises the gut microbiome. Colitis develops rapidly under chronic pressure. Blood-streaked stool is the direct physical result. Your dog's mental state dictates bowel stability. Environment and psychology are deeply intertwined. Canine anxiety acts as a psychological weapon. Separation fear or loud environmental noises trigger an immediate fight-or-flight response. Blood flow reroutes away from the digestive tract. This protective shutdown starves the intestinal barrier. Microscopic tears form under acute stress. Routine disruptions carry severe physical costs. A stable environment is a medical necessity. Notice how psychological pain manifests physically. We must protect their inner peace fiercely. When symptoms persist, diagnostics are non-negotiable. Fecal analysis rules out parasitic invaders. Like Giardia or stubborn hookworm strains, blood chemistry panels evaluate systemic dehydration and monitor organ dysfunction from pancreatitis. Abdominal ultrasound reveals the hidden truth. It visualizes mucosal layers and obstructions. Objective data replaces anxious guesswork. Let us review the clinical diagnostic matrix. Precision veterinary care saves lives daily. Let me share a case from my own studio floor. A young golden retriever arrived for a routine bath. Suddenly, alarming signs of gastrointestinal distress appeared. The owner was understandably panicked and shaken. I halted the grooming session immediately. By following our strict safety protocol, we bypassed home remedies entirely. Emergency veterinary care diagnosed acute hemorrhagic diarrhea. Anxiety was the silent primary trigger. 48 hours later, recovery was complete. Let us address your most urgent questions. When should you truly worry about blood and stool? Combine it with vomiting, lethargy, or pale gums, and you have an undeniable medical emergency. Can diet changes fix this issue alone? Never rely on a bland diet for infections. Is stress always linked to digestive collapse? Yes, compromised mucosal barriers prove it. Never gamble with your pet's internal health. Professional assessment is always required. Dog bloody stool causes demand respect, not blind panic or delayed guesswork. Observe the color, track the environment, and monitor psychological stressors daily. Your vigilance is their greatest safeguard. For more expert grooming protocols and tips, visit Poocheshairstudio.com and Poochestips.com. Protect their health with scientific precision. Thank you for watching, and stay vigilant. See you in our next masterclass session.